welcome back. This week we're talking about how to caulk. Much simpler shopping list. You've got your caulking gun, caulk, the option of a sealant applicator and also some warm soapy water. Moving the nozzle of the caulk and cutting it open. To get the gun ready, you're going to hold the back handle and push your thumb down onto that little silver lever, and that means that you'll be able to pull back the big central piece of the caulking gun. Put your nozzle in first at the end and then squeeze and pump the handle together until the big central piece pushes all the way down to reach the back of the caulk. So a top tip here is to take a marker pen and run it from the tip of your nozzle all the way down so that visually you can quickly see which is the top side of your caulk when you're applying it. And now it's time to caulk. So you're going to hold your nozzle up to the area that you're caulking. We're doing skirting boards, and gently, very gently squeeze your finger into some fairy liquid so that it doesn't get too sticky, and run that across the bead of caulk to really smooth that down into place. It's key to use a damp cloth at the end of this process to remove any caulk from the wall so that it's just left as a neat bead along the surface. We've called this the game changer. It's basically the use of an applicator tool. They give a really nice finish, and also these ones that we'll tag in the comments below have lots of different profiles for whatever shape you're after and whatever job you're doing. So next, select the profile that you want and then gently rub this along the bead of caulk for a really neat finish. Next up is how to cover gaps in your wall. Now we fully anticipate yours won't be as bad as this, but we thought if we've covered the worst, then things can only get better for you. This is a little technique I learned from my dad years ago, and it's basically bits of kitchen wall rolled up and slotted down into the gap to fill it up. Once you've got your tissue paper to about 1 mil beneath the surface of the skirting board, we're then going to apply a layer of caulk. We were very liberal with our application here because we had such a big gap. Once again, we use that handy tool to create a lovely smooth edge to the bead of caulk. We gave the caulk a couple of hours to dry before applying a second coat. It was such a big gap, it did need that second application, and then hey presto, it's like the gap never existed. So hopefully you found this helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to our page because we'll be back next week with more hints, tips and inspiration.